What's going on, dudes? It's your dude, Jerry Dude, and welcome to another video. Right now I'm about to enter the Hidden Valley gates to watch the Triple Crown races for the V8s. If you guys not noticed before, I've done this before visiting this place to check out the V8. So we're about to enter the gates and we're going to have a lot of fun watching these guys race. So we'll see you guys there.
Race number 2, a very busy day for the Aussie racing cars. Seems like the yellow's been waved here in the mid pack. So is there an issue with the car? The Reds are probably going to go to this race. Already, as we saw in the first race, but there's more cars joining this party. There was 3 in the first race, it's now about 7 or 8.
Another cracking start there by Josh Anderson, and everyone was very keen to get over to that left side. Speaking of trouble in the first corner, slight contact there, a bit of front end damage on the first car through there. But again, another great start there by Josh Anderson. No one was willing to try that outside line going there into turn 1.
Yeah, boy.
Very clean, nice turn one there by everybody on a cold tyre. And again, remembering you don't have ABS, so
as they pop out the other side and they will be shoulder to shoulder. He's got him. Frosty's done a great job. In fact, he moved it over and stopped Van Gisbergen getting down the inside, and then he had a little bit of a bump there with Feeney. He's been able to capitalise. Great job, Mark Winterbottom. That left-hand front tyre will be destroyed. Cars in the wars very early. Now,
should put water on in that fire. We should. That's up in flames. That's why they call them waters. Dude. Oh, I do. Dude, he just put the on here again. I do. So that's Darwin being too hot. Yeah, first again, running wide in the background there was Jack Smith and got away with it. Just got completely wide on the exit of turn 1.
first and second between Winterbottom and Speedy. Trying to escape this battle. Second thing is, for Rice, he needs to
Take a bow, Mark Winterbottom indeed.
And we're going to Darwin with a specific mission to win a race. Yep. They doubled down their efforts and they've put that together today. So congratulations to Mark Winterbottom for starting to work on that car. And he becomes our winner of 2023. Let's get to Jack. Darwin worked on soak it up with the team all the way. Thank you. Well done, everyone. Far out. Thanks, bud. Thank you so much. Can't wait for the champagne. Woo!
Well guys, that was a lot of fun. The V8s were so much fun. Congratulations to Frosty winning the first race of today. So now we're going to be waiting for tomorrow's race, but first we got the drags up next later tonight, and because of that, gonna need earmuffs.
Magnificent conditions here. Sets off 30 degrees. Our first pairing. Lamartina will get the win, a 4.16 with a 6. So now, Difference is really coming back in the championship. He's second. He's trying to protect that low ET and high speed bonus point. Going to change. The next time we come out, it'll be a completely different atmosphere out there. Read on your left-hand side. Bill Reed turned the tyres late in the run. And a 400 98 kilometres an hour against a 4. Door slammer. With a 3, put your hands together for Lisa Gregorini. Shooter on the Capiris Dodge Saratoga, up against the new Australian champion, Calvin. But he'll get the job done easily in this one. So the champion-elect 6:02, 412 k's an hour. Oh, we saw this car being and a 585, there's the smackdown from the multi-time champ. Krasnowski, back in the day, and Kasar's been chasing the... runs it through. Here we go. And you'll see that in with Sarah May Bates is in her green HQ. Yes. Not quite sure what's happened with our timing system, but let's have a look at the board and make their way here. The car all the way down to the other end with a 9.56 and a 9. And Lindsay Burmeister not far behind with a 10.45. The torque that comes out of these engines, but keep an eye on that green HQ. Now, there were some rumours going around last night that Sarah hit the wall. She didn't hit the wall, but everything's all good. Let's have a look and see how these two compare down the track together. Look at that, 10.60 with a 7. Not too bad, and of course a reaction time. That's a bit of an issue because these engines are only very small. In some cases, a 150cc or 50cc or 65cc. But have a look at that and say, look at trouble there. It's still pretty quick. 8.967. How's that? That's out of a little. I think that one's a 150cc engine. That 3-stage. We'll see if we can get him to put the blue and reds on in our next round.
Get the lights on.
He's also in 3 stages. Both the cars rock into full stage. There we go. The lights will drop.
Oh my. Wow.
10.97 with an 8.
Wow.
For
Definitely not
Theo,
gonna get
then
caught by this.
10.99 with a 6.
We're set to go. Matty Abel at 57 with all the stuff. Hits the wall. Right side, left side. And big damage to the Camaro. She will lose the win because he's hit the wall. It'll go back to Matty Abel. But I don't think we're going to see the Camaro back tonight. But Lisa Gregorini. Car just turned hard, didn't it? We talked before about it. Probably doing some simple maneuvers right now as we lock in the top
Down there getting a hands dirty cleaning part. I told Pete earlier in the weekend that's his part. Cleaning part for a new car. That's going to microphone hopefully the next year we can make that happen. Okay, so parachute's going inside the parachute bag. And this is all part of the
Well, that was a fail.
Of course, you need 2 parachutes to stop a car from 500.
It's on fire.
It's not what we want to see this time of the night. And of course, she was up. Sarah May was up against Theo Karamanidis.
Holy cow, it's on fire.
Looks like there's definitely something has dropped out of the rear end of that car. So our fireys will make their way over. Get a fire extinguisher and
Oh, it's a big
put that one out. Not quite sure what happened with that there, but it's definitely not what Sarah May needs. Sarah May, very consistent driver, very strong driver. And that car goes exceptionally hard, so obviously there's something gone wrong down the other end of the track there for that to happen. So,
Well, the phones are on the scene very quickly to put that one out, and you know, as we mentioned before, couldn't do this, could not run this sort of event without our marshals, volunteers, fire rescue, ambulance. So a big hello and a big thank you from all of us.
Can we get a replay, please?
To help put on this show, and yeah, we're going to give Chad a couple of minutes because I'm really interested to know what inventory.
Yeah, well, that's
the
right.
transporters are huge. But
well, we're going to have a replay. Let's just have a quick look at the replay on what happened here. Theo Karamanidis gets down there across the line, then all of a sudden Sarah May just she loses grip. She tries to correct it. She goes across to the other side and just bangs into the wall.
Two big ones.
That was a hard hit for her.
That was definitely a very hard hit. Even some of the seasoned drivers, that is a really hard hit. Let's have a look from the rear.
It sure is.
You can see she's starting to go towards the center of the track. We get about halfway down. She tries to correct it, and that's when she loses a bit of traction. She hits that wall
That was a
hard.
lot of sparks.
And the momentum of the car hitting that wall and throwing it back really gets her into that wall really hard. Oh, that's terrible. So we've got our crew down there at the moment. They're going to have a quick get this all sorted out. Oh, you can see there, just as she loses it there, bang.
Bam.
Yeah, you can see her trying to correct it.
Yeah, she was doing her best.
Unfortunately, not to be on that.
And I'm going to get a bit of chassis damage in that one, I think.
Yeah.
It looks like they put the fire out. And a big thanks, also to our fireys. They've actually just recently done
managed to get away before fire went off.
Basically due to the fact that we had the V8s this weekend coming up and a few other bits and pieces. But they do their refresher course every 2 to 3 years. And they do an absolutely awesome job. We don't like using them.
Whew, man, what a way to end up the day, guys, especially after that crash we had at the end. Had a lot of sparks going off and the car got caught on fire. Hopefully the driver is okay after all of that, because that was insane. Hopefully we'll have some more fun next day, so I'll see you guys then. Alright, so it's day 2 of the V8s. Gonna be a lot of fun. We got 2 races today for the V8s. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna see the qualifying because we just came up a little later than usual we did yesterday. But surely it doesn't really matter because it's only the races that is gonna be a lot of fun and where all the action is gonna be. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. By the way, new shirt, just got it yesterday from the shops. Really good. Shout out to Brody Kosecki and the Coca-Cola. Hopefully he wins today. Any race to be. So hopefully he'll do good.
Fixed it for today. So Darwin starts on the left-hand side of the road. Jackson Walls alongside him. These two went wheel to wheel yesterday. How does race 2 play out in Carrera Cup? A little bit different because Hedge has got a very good start from the outside in the white and black Kiwi Porsche. Wood going down the inside. Thomas Maxwell is battling with David Wall, and Hedge sends it the long way round. Can he hold on around the outside? Well, he's going to get one spot in front of Jackson Walls. He'll put the pressure on the leader as well.
It's a big, long run from the start line. Everyone got away really nice and clean. Callum Hedge did a fantastic job. He put himself, it was a big lock-up.
Nick McBride, right? In front of him. This is the run through. We call the S's for 2, 3. Shocking weekend. Qualified well in the top 10. Popped the clutch and went nowhere. Friday had the same issue, but it was a left-hand side tyre. Oh, and you've got to be careful of the driver. You can see all that. The tyre is shredded, and now the belt, the actual tyre belt, is destroying the front right of that Porsche 992. And right behind that front splitter is the one of the 102 radiators. So you've got to be careful. McBride's got a right front locked, but Fabian got the curb. Exactly right, just going to say, Fabian's actually bounced off the curb. He tried to do the right thing, Fabian, by running really shallow, but when he hit the curb, and these cars don't really like bouncing off too many things, and it's actually bumped into the side of McBride's car, so that's going to be an interesting one. There is that belt, and you're right, the tyre looks like it's still up, but the actual belt is really deep down on the outside of turn 1 again, and maybe even get that pass done like he did on the opening lap. So 10:38 a.m. on a Sunday morning, Craig Lowndes says Callum Hedge is going to go from third to first. Is off the road, and even worse, Adrian Flack, the leader in the Pro-Am class, is off the road in a bigger way, and there's been a change of position from second. Basically of racing to go. David Stewart, Motorsport Australia Race Control, the race director for Carrera Cup. So they're going to get a hurry up now to sort this one out with just a few laps remaining. Big damage to the back of the local Legends car.
Looks like
punched into the gearbox of that car, and the engine, of course, mounted under that big rear wing. So lap 14 of 18, it'll go a little bit shorter. Great restart, Darwin, with pace to burn today, as David Wall just shows the nose and looks down the inside of Thomas Maxwell. There was no moving in the offing there, but he's looking racing, the 2017 Carrera Cup champion, the 2005 Carrera Cup champion just a little bit further back, And former Supercars racer Chris Pither now stranded and just gets out of the way of Courtney Trent. Created his own, really comfortable behind the wheel of that Sonic Porsche. Across the Bob James T-Mars curve cam and into turn 5 in car with those but he knows that coming onto this 1 point.
Yeah, but Anderson did the right thing. As soon as he could see that he was clear of Heinrich, he sort of tucked back in there and thought, I'll be happy with gaining that spot and lives to fight another day. Great onboard there. Probably a little bit too much wheel spin for the optimal start, but this is where you see these Aussie race cars. Everyone sort of goes ducking to that inside, trying to cover the inside, but sometimes you can find when you're back in the pack like this, sometimes that outside line isn't a bad place.
Tell us. Turn 1, and that's Tucker with Mackay climbing over, taking a big bite out of the floor, and oh man, that was massive in the background.
A lot of carnage there. You can see it started off with the 2 cars, but yeah, that car's definitely dropping some kind of fluid or potentially even oil. You see the amount of cars sliding, both drifting cars spinning in unison there.
To the 2 drifties.
Yeah, that's definitely not a fire. You see it leaking underneath the middle of the car.
That's oil coming out underneath. So obviously all the crews will be on the radios to their drivers, especially those leading drivers, warning them about potential
Darwin and Thomas. But this is how it all started a couple of laps ago. Mackay climbing over Tucker and into one of the Western Sydney cars that pounds into the Merlin sign. I think there was O'Keefe, the other car, that was in that mix as well. Here it is from the MS Group car. There's Thomas down the inside. He made up 3 positions. The rookie, what a move. But did that start this down to the bench?
Oh, just the car on the inside just got up onto the curb, pushed him out wide. And from there was a few innocent victims in that one there. So it's kind of a 3 into the corner. It's always a bit of a sketchy one going in there, but certainly bouncing off that inside curb, there was almost enough room, but just hitting that curb bounced him out wide, and that obviously set off the chain of events from there. But yeah.
Kai, this started on the way to one. That move from Thomas, that was brave.
But watch this, gets up on the curb, bounces out, just gets into him, and then as everyone checks up, that's what sets off the
That was a good recovery from O'Keefe. Of course, the cabin filled with grass clippings and dust. There's no windows inside these cars. He was swamped by Pointing and Troy Jones. This was
Josh Anderson up into second place, which is great for him, but he will be looking for the win. He's finished second more times than anyone this year. He desperately wants that win.
time. Quinn was the big mover in that restart. Madden's been the big cars. A one-lap dash seals the deal for Brzezinski. He wins the race and wins the round ahead of Anderson, who'll have to wait till Townsville to pick up another victory, or one victory this year.
Reese Chapman home for third. Manganese and Luke, his best result. The rookie in fourth had Heinrich Zubergang. Charlotte Pointy back in 12th. This one, Sheridan Phillips up to 14. Tucker at 16.
Cody Mackay, 20th at the end of today's race. Grant Thompson, 21st. Magnus Jordan in 24th. John Stephenson. Final race. Congratulations, Cody Brzezinski, winner of race number 4, winner of the
great to see race number 4 there of the Aussie racing cars. They come up through turns 10 and 20. Take a watch on those split battles, particularly down the main straight. What a weekend as well for Cody Brzezinski. I caught up with him earlier on the weekend. He was keen to get going, missed the last round in Tasmania, but back here this weekend and back with a vengeance as well. So a tremendous race. Race 4 this weekend, the Aussie racing cars. That's them done and dusted for the weekend. We are just warming up.
Van Gisbergen and Brody, row number 2. Yesterday's encounter was a wild top-end journey. Expect more of the same today as Heimgartner converts nicely. But he comes back as he grabs second gear down the inside. And now he moves it up to the mid-road to try and make sure that Heimgartner is high and wide. Who's brave under brakes? Feeney hangs on the inside. Van Gisbergen's gone up to third. Brody's run wide. He might drop a spot in the process. That was a nice manoeuvre there by Heimgartner. Just need to look whether he was able to get out of there still in front. He was. Nice move. And he's blocked everybody going down into turn 5. So, nice. Does he get it mobile? It's got some substantial rear end damage on that car. He'll be able to live out there after yesterday's fire. Tough qualifying when they did get that car back out this morning, but he's looking strong in the next race. Mustang and Declan Fraser with a very good qualifying swing. His fellow Kiwi. He's looking to down the inside. Andre knows about it. He covers him. He makes sure that there's a tonne and a half in the way, but he's run a little bit wide. This is an opportunity. Of that then, because when he was on the outside for the hairpin, I'm totally with you. Never seen it.
Start to the race there, mate. Looks like it's down
was threatening Brock Feeney. He's now the 100. Challenge for Heimgartner is to cover down here in turn 5, but he's not been able to do it. And that extra push the pass, so he's trying So when he's jumped on the brakes, he's locked up. And he's seen a punch. So he'll have to post to answers. That won't take And Heimgartner brings it home for RJ Battery in third. Fourth length of the year. And as Neil just said, he is a dead title contender. It was coming into this year replacing, remember, the great Jamie Winkle recently, and the Leon, and so now, again, Freak Mara being so authoritative, he has acclimatised very well. A lot of money on the club street is one of the awards. Yeah, it's very looking pretty hard. And everything else, yeah, definitely not. Extraordinary contrast. I was thinking about He leads the field through turn 1 nicely and then nicely lined astern in the top 4 or 5 cars. And Brock Fernie was very aggressive. He had to try to get it across to the inside, so he's gone from that position that was on the outside. He got Hazelwood's just in behind also. So, although the dive from Van Gisbergen has got trying to go round the outside. He's tucked in behind Cam Waters. Now comes Nick Pasquale. To the back of Brody to push him forward and make contact with another car on the way.
guys have it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button to help this channel grow. If you guys like these videos, make sure you hit that like button. If you guys have any other suggestions, make sure you leave a comment down below. And don't forget to check out the Supercars website for more details of their upcoming events. It was a great day, great weekend. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And we'll do this all again next year. But until then, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.